Hi guys, this is Lamin Sane of LSWAT and welcome to the third part of this Ajax pagination tutorial. And in this video we're going to be having a look at how to set up the Ajax page, and so that we can simulate querying the database. So alright, so go ahead and create an ajax.php file inside your root project folder, and inside of there, in mine, I do have an array, a PHP array of about 20 items. Yeah, that's it, exactly 20 items. So each of the items in the array is actually an array. So one item inside the main array is an array which represents a single post, and it has a post title and it also has a post content property. All right, so each of the post titles are numbered: first post, second post, third post, to up until 28th post. And the post contents actually all have the same contents. So I have them, the content for the first post. Go ahead, and if you want you can change them to something, but I just wanted to illustrate the idea as opposed to actually a real database. So basically the reason I have this array is to simulate a query coming from a database, since we don't have a database setup, which I will do in a future video. But for now, let's just settle with an array. So let's just think of this array as a database. So we'll be using this array when any query comes into this page. This is the array that will be queried to return the data. All right, so first of all, at the top, actually before we write anything, let me just show you. Remember these, when I told you last time, I'll tell you what the post title and post content mean on the main page. So this post title and this post content represents actually the post title and post content of what's coming in from the PHP. So when this array gets converted into JSON through from a JavaScript call, each of the objects in the JSON array has a property of post title and post content. So that's how we are accessing them, through post title and post content here. Okay, all right, so now let's go ahead and actually continue writing this Ajax script. And first, what we're going to do is to simulate that the page is loading and we're waiting for it. We're going to call a special PHP function called sleep, and we're going to pass it to say that sleep for 2 seconds. That is, pause this script, because since this script doesn't actually load a database, it is going to come back fairly quickly. So this text that we have here that says loading will not be seen, because the page will load so quickly that we're not going to see it. So just to simulate that we're waiting for it, we're going to force the page to sleep 2 seconds. Okay, all right, so let's pause, let's comment that out for now, and we'll come back and uncomment it when we're done writing this. I just want to show you something later. All right, okay, so now that we've got our array which represents our database, that is our fake database, next we're going to actually start writing the conditions that that will happen when a call has been made into this page here. Okay, so first we're going to check for query strings, because any Ajax call that comes to this page will send some query strings in the URL to tell us what we need to do and what we need to send back. Okay, so we're going to say if is set $_get, and we're going to be looking for if the query string with a name of page has been set. So basically that would be the page number. So if that is set, and is set items per page, that is how many items you want on a single page, so that would be items per page. Okay, and if all of those, both the items per page and the page number, are more than 0, right? Because we don't want to allow the user to send in negative items per page. All right, so let's check if $_get page is more than 0, and also $_get items per page is more than 0. So if all these conditions have been satisfied, so we'll actually go ahead and start querying this array here. So basically how we're going to do is we're going to be using a PHP function called slice.